Hey guys, TheSgtSloth here, and you're watching Transformers War for Cybertron Tactics, the series where I'll be giving hints and tips and in-depth strategies to help you guys improve your gameplay, and this is episode 1. So today I'm playing the leader class, and I'm on the map with the really big blue room. What you need to know about this map is that most of the traffic goes through the blue room. That's where a lot of encounters are bound to happen, and I suggest only going in this room if you have teammates to back you up, because it's very easy to get double teamed. There's lots of columns to hide behind. It's really dark in there, and it's hard to see people who are cloaked or invisible, so you always got to keep an eye out. For instance, just now a scientist caught me in the back with a shotgun. And another thing you need to know is if somebody's already got the drop on you, they've already got you down by like 2 bars, the smart thing to do is to just escape, regroup with your team, reassess the situation. Just turning around and engaging him once he's already got the upper hand on you is just going to get you killed most of the time. As you saw I did there, I went around the corner before and I dropped the heat-seeking mine, which managed to get the kill for me because the Autobot, being the greedy Autobot that he was, instantly thought he had me on the run. He started clapping his hands together going, "Huck, huck, huck, I got you now, Decepticon, huck, 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 huck." And what he did get, though, was a heat-seeking mine in the face. Yeah, little did he know that I'm smarter than the average Decepticon. And, well, what you see me doing here is I'm driving around looking for energon cubes because I'm down by 2 bars of health. And I cannot stress enough how important it is to go heal yourself when you're low on health. Trust me, your team is much rather going to prefer it if you take a 2-second break to go heal yourself rather than run in and die trying to get more kills. And seeing as how there's health pickups all over the map, it's really not a big deal, and they respawn every minute or so. Like you see, look, there's one right there. And what happened in that conflict was I tried to use Warcry to defend myself, but he came in for the melee attack. Knowing he wanted to probably go for a second melee attack, I went into truck form, went into reverse, because going into reverse is faster than walking backwards. And I managed to catch him pretty easily when at one point he quite obviously had the upper hand on me. And something else I'd like to touch up on is your character will randomly say things like reloading or Autobots destroyed or die Autobots, stuff like that. And sometimes you can hear the characters of the other team, well, their voice actors talking. And I don't remember where, but at one point in this game I heard the sound of a female Autobot saying something like, "Decepticon offline!" And hearing that one of my comrades had fallen, I snapped into action and was able to anticipate that there was an Autobot nearby, and I took my revenge. And what you're going to see coming up now is probably one of the worst scientists in the history of Transformers War for Cybertron. And there's my man right now. As you saw, his name appeared in blue, and then I started shooting him, and it turned to red. What he's using is the scientist ability called Disguise, which makes her name appear as blue to your enemies, so they think you're a teammate. How you're supposed to use Disguise is you're supposed to sneak up behind somebody and shotgun or knife them in the same way as how a scout would use his cloaking ability. But what that guy did was he decided to spray an entire clip of an assault rifle. He probably hit me with 1 or 2 bullets of it. And as soon as I saw that one sliver of red on my health bar, I turned around. All I saw was one teammate, so I shot at him because he was a scientist, and I figured he was in disguise. And I killed him, and then he decided to try out his disguise maneuver yet again, failing to realize that I remembered what his name was, and I was able to check the scoreboard and see that, in fact, he is not my teammate. Yeah, good going, Autobot scum. Anyways, what is the role of the leader class? Let's talk a little bit about that. Well, the leader class, in my opinion, is purely a support role. But he's kind of the support role that can also be aggressive. But not aggressive in the sense that he can run around being a lone wolf like the scout or the soldier can get away with. He's the kind of aggressive that needs to be with the rest of the team. He really shines best when he's with the rest of the team. Like what you see here is I ran ahead of my team instead of staying with them, and I got double teamed. Now you see, if my teammates were there to back me up, I could have buffed them, I could have dropped a mine and successfully gotten away. But as I said, I was being cocky. And about the leader, when he gets, you want to avoid 1v1 confrontations. Like you'll see me, when somebody gets the drop on me, they've already got a few hits on me, I will drop a mine and I will get the heck out of there. If I'm a far enough distance though from the guy that just got the drop on me, I will put on Warcry and that'll usually help me outgun them. And you might call it being a little too defensive, but the leader is a class that was just not designed to win in a 1v1 fight on a soldier, and in a 1v1 fight with another leader, because they're the same class, it's kind of a 50-50. I try to take those 50-50 odds and I try to, like, you know, do everything I can to turn them in my favor, or to just, you know, get out of there, live for another day. That, however the saying goes, I'm not sure. And so you'll see I've been holding on to my 5th kill streak this whole time. It's called the Poke 2.0. What it is you pull a Halo sword out of nowhere and you start lunging and knifing people and whatever. And the reason I've held on to it is because, as I was saying before, whenever I'm in a tough spot, I pull up my mines, whatever. But something else you can do when you're in a tough spot and somebody's trying to melee you is you can pull out your Poke 2.0, like as I do here, when someone gets the drop on me, and it's a one-hit kill. It's the only one-hit kill melee weapon in the whole game, and I think it's best used in tight situations like that. I mean, I can't stress enough how much I think you should hold on to your Poke 2.0. It's going to save your life. What you should not do, however, is pull it out the second you hit 5 kills and start running around trying to knife people, because the maps are fairly open in this game, and when you're walking around on foot, your people are going to shoot you. You can't just run around trying to knife people like it's Call of Duty and you've got a tactical knife or whatever. You got to play this game a bit more tactically. There's a lot of cover where you got to use your cover, and here I try to be a little cheeky, try to go for the last kill of the game with a ram, but I swerve out of the way last second. Well, here's the final score, 11-2. Not too bad if you ask me. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate the video, and if you got any questions about the gameplay or the game, don't forget to ask them in the comment section. I'll try to address them in a future episode. And of course, to keep up with future episodes, don't forget to subscribe. Episode 2 is coming later today, and Episode 3 is coming tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.